Hi, welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to think creatively about a campaign theme or a recurring giving program. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you've got a nice hot cup of coffee and team members who are willing to think outside the box with you. And you also want to create an environment where no one's going to shoot any ideas down, because that's really important. We also recommend getting a whiteboard or some kind of tablet or something that you can just scribble all over and go crazy. And then we want to think about what are some of the best nonprofits doing in the realm of creativity, right? And today we're going to talk a little bit more about recurring giving programs. So if we think about Charity Water and their spring program, so simple. It's one word and it means so many different things. It talks about the effect of water coming out of the ground. It also has this element of almost like joy and lightness to it. And then we think about Pencils of Promise and their passport program. And for me, I'm a huge nerd when it comes to alliteration. So we've got Pencils of Promise, passport, 3 Ps, but also describes what you're gonna get when you're in the program, right? This much more intimate kind of relationship with the impact that Pencils of Promise has. What you want to do is you want to break down the different concepts of how you could discuss your nonprofit. To give you a real life example, we work with this nonprofit here in San Diego that goes to bat for the citizens of San Diego to help save them millions of dollars a year on their electricity bills. We were coming up with a recurring giving offer for this nonprofit, and we're thinking of what do we call this thing, right? Like, how do we make this something that is bite-sized but also creative and appealing? And so we started writing down on a whiteboard all of the different words and components that could even be in the realm of what we'd want to talk about. So things like power, electricity, and then there's this kind of idea of kind of fighting the man, like going to bat for the consumer against major power companies. So we started thinking of words that kind of went with authority and, even like God is crazy, like words ended up on there like dictator and stuff that of course wasn't going to make it into the name of the recurring giving program, but all deserved a place. And so we had thesaurus.com open. There were 3 of us in the room and all of us just jamming on it, looking up different words that could even be a contender. And I can't stress this enough. When you're in these meetings looking to be creative, especially if it's one of your first times doing it with your team, there are no bad ideas. You should be laughing pretty consistently. And again, everyone should have some serious energy. So hit that coffee again if you have to. I hope this has been helpful. When you're thinking of a campaign theme, it can feel challenging, it can feel daunting. Sometimes you feel like you need to come up with this massively creative idea. And sometimes even just taking it that extra step by adding some flair or some alliteration into your messaging can take it that extra mile. And again, your donors already love you. And so coming up with that recurring giving offer should be fun and ultimately should be easy. Thanks so much for watching. My name was Michael Goodrum. Please remember to subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and feel free to drop by communityboost.org and say hi. We'll talk to you soon.